The Ravening, the oldest vampire house in the New World, House Morcego. A house in ruin. Izzy, wake up. It's a Papalata Morcego. This is no way to act on the day of your father's funeral. Satan's bid, Izzy, you're so fucked up you can barely stand. Who gives a shit, Corrie? I give a shit, and you should too. Our dad's dead. Our houses are vulnerable, and the funeral's gonna be a social event. All of the counts and the barons and the fucking archdukes of vampire houses are gonna be there to court us. I don't want to marry some stupid archduke. Neither do I, but get dressed for the funeral and look like a whore. Hate it as much as you do, but we're gonna have to do what we have to do to survive. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this to me. You don't have to kill me. I didn't do anything. I was picking up diapers. I have a kid, for God's sake. Oh God, where am I? What is this? Shh. It's a funeral. Show some respect. I never understood why humans were allowed to wail and bellyache during a funeral. It's an old tradition. Back in the Inquisition, the firstborn vampires allowed them to try to repent for their sins. But by then, hell had won, and heaven couldn't save them. I know it's fucked up, but all that twisted suffering makes the blood taste better, so it's worth it. The Vampire Tabernacle of New Spain, Houston, Texas. I don't think it was worth it. Isabel, I wanted to tell you how sorry the House of the Iron Coffin is for your loss. Our houses have always been close. If you ever need anything, I want to know that we are always here for you. What kind of help, Raymond? My father thinks that we should wed. The House of the Iron Coffin could absorb House Morcego. It would be mutually beneficial arrangement for both of us. First of all, Raymond, my name isn't Isabel. I go by Izzy because my real name is Isapapalato. Any ally so close to my house would already know that. But you and your opportunistic asshole father can go fuck yourselves with a silver dildo. Let's go, Corrie. Lady Koyozakyu, I am Cheng Zulon. I was friend of your father. I known him for many centuries. The House of the Wicked Sword is sorry for your loss. You can call me Corrie. Lady Koyozakyu is a mouthful. He spoke fondly of you. We fought in the war together and kept correspondence. It seems that the only confidant a vampire has are other vampires. Truer words have never been spoken. Thank you for your sympathy, Chang. Surely you know the dangers of facing House Volman. Do not be naive. The House of the Wicked Sword could be a great help in these trying times. Unhand me. I won't sully my father's funeral by killing one of his old friends. You think you could kill me? You know I could. Good night, berated one. Vampires are so typical. I knew they'd use the funeral to talk business, but it was still so slimy. Vampire funerals are rare. Have you ever been to a funeral for more than one? London fire in 1666, 350 years ago. Exactly. A terrorist attack by rogue angels, but never by the hands of our own. Hellina isn't one of us. She's a morning star, Hell's adjudicator. Our houses knew they were breaking Hell's law. It only makes sense that she came. And if she shows up, she kills everything which actually is very hot. Oh, and now, Our own kind are threatening us. Join us or die. I can handle other vampires. You should be worried about other enemies. The old ones. Ones worse than us. Toro Grande Ranch, Laredo, Texas. Nandi, we got word from our network. Looks like them vampires were Texas vampires like you thought. You idiot. Can't you see? I'm busy. Yes, sir, we can. But you told us to tell you about the dust up with the werewolves as soon as we found out anything. It was House Volman and House Morcego. The two vampire houses were working together. And they was controlling human minds, so they got all cross with hell. And that's against UA's law. So hell sent an adjudicator to fuck them all up. Hellina. Hell sent the worst they had. That's Hellina. Yep, that's the name. Yes, sir, Hellina is all right. Those houses both have unmarried daughters, Corrie and Izzy. They'll be making alliances soon. Vampires are scavengers that way, picking at the corpses of their own. Is that why we hate them so much, sir? Nah, you idiot. It's because we were here first. That's right. Satyrs were here first. They have been on the planet for millennia, since the Garden of Eden. We let the serpent in, and the earth is ours to inherit. Vampires came after Hell won the war. Before that, we were the favorite sons of the morning star. The houses of the moon and the bat are weak. We need to move against them. They won't know what hit them. Go yourself and kill the girls. We can't afford to miss this opportunity. Texas ain't big enough for vampires and satyrs both. The family meeting went about as expected. They want us to join up with the House of the Wicked Blades. Same here. My family is scared. They would rather be absorbed by the House of the Iron Coffins than be exposed. Cowards. I'm going to get a bite to eat. It'll make me feel better. Me too. I hope to find a virgin and have a good night. We'll have to talk to you before dawn. Now? Yeah. Evening coils out Q. The Minotaur Nandi says howdy. Nice night for a walk, is a papalato. Nandi, the Brahma bull from South Texas, he wants to fuck with House Foreman. We ain't stupid. The House of the Moon is weak. Nandi wants to muscle in and take Texas all for himself. Pretty much. Trying to eliminate my house with all the turmoil? Not just your house, princess. Izzy and Morcego too. You'll suffer for that fucker. That'll be right after the fight. Indeed. Nanda's no fool. Kill the weak and the stragglers. That's your house and the other. Corrie and House Ullman too? You assholes. Just doing our jobs, bitch. Tell that to Nandi when you see him in hell. You first. Nandi Lopez, I got a package for you. I need you to sign here. Bring it here, partner. Mr. Lopez, You are cordially invited to Izzy Morcego and Koyozaki Volman's wedding. Nandi, please consider this a wedding present. Cordially, Corrie and Izzy. P.S. Eat a dick.
You want a war? You've got one, ladies. It's gonna be a short honeymoon.
To be continued.